Making the shift from manager to leader for some could be a daunting task. But before anything else, a thorough understanding of each transition can prepare anyone for success. Here are 7 critical shifts for moving from a manager to a leader. The first shift is moving from a specialist to a generalist. A specialist typically understands one function deeply. The generalist will understand the whole business holistically. You'll have to resist the urge to stay in your comfort zone as a specialist. You'll need to understand the distinct subcultures, mental models, and languages of all company functions, and become familiar with various tool sets, such as solving problems, cash flows, and customer segmentation. The second shift is to move from an analyst, where you're managing specific business activities, to that of an integrator, making decisions for the good of the entire organization. Look, a functional leader's primary responsibility is to hire and manage people who function and focus on analytical depth for specific business activities. An enterprise leader's job is to integrate the collective knowledge of functional teams to solve the important organizational problems. Next, you're going to want to move from a tactician focusing on details and results to a strategist, understanding the big picture. For many leaders, focusing on tactical issues is seductive. The activities are concrete and the results are immediate. It's tempting to lose yourself in the day-to-day nuances of whatever gets thrown at you. But a leader's role is to be the strategist in chief. To do that, you need to let go of the details and adopt a broader mindset. You'll need to shift from a bricklayer managing distinct elements of the business to that of an architect, designing organizational systems. To be effective, you'll need to think in the terms of systems. New executives tend to charge in, itching to make their mark, versus trying to have the patience, the understanding of business strategy, structure, skills, and systems to identify and align to get the best execution. This one was hard for me at first. I wanted to change problem solver to something else because I think problem solving is so critical, but maybe that's a growth area for me. Maybe I need to shift from a problem solver where masters skills and mobilizes talents to that of an agenda setter, defines which challenges to tackle. To be effective, you need to think in terms of systems. Think of the holistic goal, the impact to the organization. Next, you'll want to shift from a warrior, marshaling the troops, to a diplomat, engaging external stakeholders. This shift from a warrior to a diplomat means that you'll spend much less time marshaling up the troops and more time engaging and influencing the full range of stakeholders. You'll be bombarded with requests from groups both inside and outside your organization. But how will you prioritize your time? Where will you focus to the greater good of the organization? And finally, you'll want to shift from a supporting cast where you set just simply a good example, you set the mark, to a lead role, to that of inspiring, engaging anyone, everyone that you come in contact with. You might find the constant scrutiny unnerving, but don't be surprised about how much stock people will put in what you say and what you do. My name is Eric Stavola, and I thought this was pretty informative. It was based on an article by Marcus Buckingham, written in the Harvard Business Review back in March of 2005.